Our final speaker is Raphael Lengacher from the Department of Chemistry, and the topic is the search for cancer from a needle in a haystack to a bright flare.
This is the Eagle Nebula. It is so far away from Earth that its light takes almost 6,000 years to reach us. But still, we managed to get a very clear picture of it. These are flu viruses. They are 100 times smaller than a human hair. So where something is very far away or so small that we can't even see it, we have means of getting pictures of it. Now, if we want to see what's going on inside a living, breathing human being, things are getting way more complicated. Luckily, most of the time, we do not need to see inside a human being. But when a person is getting sick, we need to figure out what's wrong in order to help them. And this is especially true for people with cancer. 2 out of 5 people will get diagnosed with cancer at some point in their life. But before we can start treating cancer, we first need to find it, and that is very, very difficult. Even doctors that directly look into a patient during a surgery have difficulty to distinguish between what is cancer and what is the healthy tissue surrounding it. So the search for cancer is basically like looking for a needle in a haystack. Our idea now was, if we could make this needle to light up, it would be much easier to find. So since we're chemists, we like making things, we started to make a series of different molecules that we can actually get to light up. Now, we need to see this light even when it's within a human body. And if you ever held a flashlight to your hand, you can see that only the red part of the light actually makes it through your body. And that is why we use red light in our experiments. Now, the question is, if we have this red light, how do we actually bring it to the body, to the tumor, to the place where we actually want to have it? And we do this in a very similar way, like a carrier pigeon can deliver a message. The pigeon already knows where it has to go. It knows its way home. So if we want to send a letter there, we just have to attach it to the pigeon, and the pigeon will deliver it for us. In a very similar way, there are molecules within our body that act like a carrier pigeon, and they will seek out cancer cells by themselves. So what we can do is we can take these molecules and attach our red glowing molecules to them, and they will deliver them to the cancer for us. So we tested this with a little bit of help from these guys. And our group could show that when we inject our red molecules directly into a cancer tumor, we can actually get it to light up. And this could so far only be seen under a light amplifying camera. So we started to work on making these molecules glow brighter so they're easier to see, and started to try to couple them to these other molecules who would then deliver it to the cancer cells. And that is where my work comes in, what I'm working on. We now figured out how we can make these molecules and are in the process of actually making them. So when we have a patient, or in this case a mouse, that we suspect has cancer, we can give them an injection directly into the bloodstream, and our molecules will find the cancer by themselves and get it to light up. And we hope that this will not only help doctors to diagnose cancer early on in the first place, but also help them during surgeries to remove tumors more efficiently, and thereby, in the end, save lives. Thank you very much for your attention.